Imagine one morning, as soon as you set your feet on the floor, you feel your feet heavy, your ankles swollen, and every step becomes more difficult. I know many of us over 60 often think, oh, this must just be a normal part of aging. But the truth is different. Our bodies never send signals like that without a reason. That is the way they whisper, telling us that something inside needs care and healing. In many years of working with elderly patients, I have realized something important. Swollen feet are not simply a matter of joints and bones. They are connected to weaker blood circulation, declining muscles, and even the body's decreasing ability to absorb vitamins and nutrients. Many people sit for hours without moving or drink too little water. Some patients must take medication for the heart or diabetes, and those very medicines can contribute to swelling in the feet. Do you see yourself in any of this? One of my patients, Linda, 67 years old, once told me, I thought swollen feet were just a small issue that would go away, but over time, my familiar shoes became too tight. Walking felt heavy, and I no longer dared to go out into the garden. That story reminded me that every small sign from the body carries a deeper meaning. Science today shows that beneath that tight and swollen skin are blood vessels losing elasticity, and cells no longer supplied with enough vitamins to repair themselves. The body is like a machine, and without energy, it cannot run smoothly. The result is swelling, pain, and discomfort in the legs. The sad thing is that many people accept this as if aging means helplessness. But I believe aging does not mean weakness. It can be a season of stillness, but it can also be a time to live strong, healthy, and free. If you are watching this video, I want you to know that swollen feet are not fate. They are a reminder that it is time to care for yourself again, replenish what is missing, and change small but important habits. And before we go deeper into solutions, I have a message. If you want healthy feet and an active older age, please click like, subscribe, and share this video, because perhaps the information today will not only be helpful for you, but also for a friend or a loved one quietly enduring the same problem. Causes of swollen feet in older adults. Swollen feet in older adults are common, but many people think of them as just a normal sign of aging. In reality, swelling is not only about appearance or heaviness in the legs, but it also reflects circulation, nutrition, and lifestyle. When you understand the causes, you will see that this is a silent warning from your body, a reminder that it is time to pay closer attention to your health. One of the most common causes is poor circulation. When we are young, blood vessels are elastic, and strong valves in the veins help blood return to the heart easily. But over time, blood vessels lose flexibility, valves weaken, and blood pools in the legs, causing swelling. Many patients describe the feeling as if their legs are carrying extra weight. That is the result of poor circulation. Weaker muscles also make the condition worse. Imagine every step as a pump that pushes blood from the feet back to the heart. Strong muscles allow smooth circulation, but when muscles shrink, especially in the legs, the pumping effect weakens, and blood pools more easily. This is why people who move less often have more severe swelling than those who continue gentle exercise. In many cases, swelling comes as a side effect of medication, heart medicines, diabetes medicines, or even stomach medicines, while necessary for treatment, can cause salt and water retention. I once had a patient who developed ankle swelling just weeks after switching to a new blood pressure medicine. When the treatment plan was adjusted, the swelling improved. This shows that sometimes the cause is not aging, but the body's reaction to medication. Another hidden factor is poor digestive function. As we age, the stomach and intestines do not absorb vitamins and minerals as effectively. Deficiencies in vitamin C, the B vitamins, magnesium, or zinc make blood vessels fragile, lower resistance, and make the body more prone to swelling. At the same time, oxidative stress and chronic inflammation are silent destroyers. Think of free radicals from pollution, processed food, or prolonged stress. They attack blood vessels, making them leak fluid into the tissues. Years of repeated inflammation weaken the body, and swollen feet are one of the final visible signals. A sedentary lifestyle cannot be overlooked. Many people after retirement spend much of their time sitting or lying down, watching television instead of walking or exercising. When you sit for long periods, blood pools in the legs, but without muscle activity to push it back to the heart. Combined with drinking too little water, the body retains salt salt and fluid even more easily. Another concerning reality is that modern food contains fewer nutrients than in the past. Even fresh-looking fruits and vegetables today often contain fewer vitamins and minerals, because the soil has been overused. This means that even when eating full meals, older adults may still lack key nutrients for circulation and blood vessels. And finally, being overweight or obese. When weight is too high, the legs bear more pressure, veins are compressed, and blood flow becomes more difficult. This is why elderly people who are also overweight often suffer more severe and prolonged swelling. All these causes connect into a vicious cycle. Poor circulation leads to swelling. Swelling limits movement. Weaker muscles worsen circulation, and the cycle repeats. If not addressed, this can reduce quality of life dramatically, turning every step into a struggle. Swollen feet are not normal, and not the end. They are a signal to review how we live, eat, move, and care for our bodies. Do you see yourself in any of these causes? Did you once think swelling was only due to age, but now realize many other factors are involved? Share your story or experience in the comments. Perhaps what you share will help someone else recognize their problem and find hope to improve. Consequences of untreated swollen feet in older adults. I want you to imagine one morning. You wake up, step out of bed, and realize your feet are so heavy and swollen that even your familiar slippers feel too tight. Have you ever felt that? For many over 60, swollen feet seem like an inevitable part of aging. But the truth is, if we ignore it and let it continue, the consequences go far beyond inconvenience. It can open the door to much more serious complications. When your feet are swollen, walking becomes heavy and difficult. At first, you may think it is minor, but gradually it takes away mobility, turning every movement into a challenge. One of my patients, Susan, 72 years old, once shared, "Doctor, just walking from the living room to the garden feels like carrying an extra 20 pounds. That feeling is not just physical fatigue, but also the quiet sadness of losing independence. Beyond difficulty walking, long-term swelling makes skin tight and prone to cracks. And when the skin is damaged, the risk of inflammation and infection rises significantly. Wounds in older adults already heal slowly, and swelling makes recovery even harder. I once treated an elderly man with a small scratch on his ankle, but because of prolonged swelling, it turned into an ulcer that took more than 3 months to heal. One of the complications I worry about most is deep vein thrombosis. It may sound distant, but it is dangerous enough to threaten life. When clots form, if a clot travels to the lungs, it can cause pulmonary embolism, a medical emergency that is extremely dangerous. Some patients are completely unaware of the risk until they arrive at the hospital, struggling to breathe and suffering severe chest pain. Swollen feet are not just a physical issue. They also affect emotions and mental health. Heavy legs make it harder to join social activities, go for walks with friends, or even feel confident wearing a favorite dress. Over time, older adults avoid social contact and lose trust in their bodies. I have met many patients who confess they felt as if they were aging faster, not just from years, but from the limitations caused by swelling. As you can, from what may seem like a simple symptom, swollen feet can trigger a chain of consequences: reduced quality of life, increased risk of serious complications. That is why we must never ignore this sign. It is not just water in the legs or normal aging. It is an alarm bell urging us to listen to the body and take timely action. If you have ever seen your feet swollen after sitting too long or after a long trip, please do not dismiss it. Take it as a sign to pay more attention to circulation, exercise, nutrition, and lifestyle. Healthy feet are the foundation for freedom and joy in older age. If you found this message helpful, share the video so that more people will know that swollen feet are not normal, and that we can act before it is too late. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel to join me on this journey of discovering how to live strong, healthy, and happy at 60, 70, and beyond. The key solution: vitamin C, the #1 vitamin for blood vessels and joints. Have you ever wondered why some older people can still walk lightly and comfortably, while many others struggle with every step because of swollen feet and aching joints? The answer sometimes lies in something very small, but incredibly important: vitamin C. We often think of vitamin C as a friend that helps boost immunity and fight colds, but its role goes far beyond that, especially when it comes to the health of blood vessels and joints in people over 60. Imagine your blood vessels as water pipes in a house. Over time, if those pipes become weak and leaky, water will spill out. The same thing happens in the body when you lack vitamin C. The walls of your blood vessels lose their strength, fluids leak out, and the result is swollen feet. One of my patients, Richard, 68 years old, often experienced swollen ankles after long afternoons of sitting and reading. When we checked his diet, we discovered he was barely getting any vitamin C. After adjusting his intake, the swelling decreased significantly within a few weeks. Vitamin C does not just repair and strengthen blood vessel walls, it is also essential for producing collagen, the protein that helps veins and arteries stay elastic. When your veins are strong and flexible, blood flows smoothly without pooling, and your legs feel much lighter. Another remarkable point: vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant. As we age, our bodies are attacked by free radicals, silent destroyers that damage cells and blood vessels. Vitamin C acts like a shield, blocking these harmful effects, keeping blood vessels from becoming inflamed and breaking down too quickly. Vitamin C also has another quiet but important role. It helps the body absorb iron from food. This means that when you get enough vitamin C, your body can use iron better, supporting energy and nourishing red blood cells. As a result, blood circulation becomes stronger. One of my patients, Helen, 71 years old, after taking vitamin C regularly, not only reduced swelling in her feet, but also felt more energetic and no longer fatigued in the afternoons. Here is something many people do not know. Vitamin C is not only good for blood vessels, but also supports joints. In old age, arthritis almost becomes an unwelcome companion. Knees and hips often ache and crack with movement. Vitamin C helps reduce inflammation, protect cartilage, and improve joint flexibility. This means that getting enough vitamin C not only reduces swelling in your feet, but also helps you walk more easily and comfortably every day. I want you to imagine one morning, instead of feeling heaviness in your feet, you wake up, stand and step into your garden with light feet and flexible knees. You can walk, care for your plants, or simply enjoy the early sunlight without worrying about swollen legs. That is the gift vitamin C can bring. Science has proven that people with diets rich in vitamin C have fewer circulation problems and less severe joint pain than those who are deficient. This is not just theory. It happens every day to the patients I meet. So, instead of accepting swollen feet as an inevitable part of aging, you can take action. The key sometimes lies right in your daily diet. An orange, a few strawberries, or even some red bell pepper. All are precious sources of vitamin C that help protect your legs and joints. I believe aging is not a time for suffering, but a time to enjoy life with freedom in every step. And vitamin C is one of the most trustworthy companions on that journey. Would you like me to share a list of the best vitamin C foods for people over 60? If yes, then subscribe so you will not miss it. I will dedicate a detailed video to guide you on how to supplement vitamin C properly, safely, and effectively, so you can turn every meal into a natural therapy for your health. Sources of effective vitamin C. The golden secret for healthy aging. Do you remember the last time you bit into a juicy orange segment? The sweet and sour taste spreading in your mouth, with that refreshing feeling waking up your whole body. That moment is not just about enjoying flavor. It is about giving your body a precious gift. Vitamin C. After 60, your body's need for vitamin C becomes more important than ever. This is not a rare or unfamiliar vitamin. In fact, it is found in the fruits and vegetables around us. The problem is that many older people do not eat enough or cook. That is why, today, I want to explore with you the most effective sources of vitamin C. Easy to find, friendly, and lasting for your health. First, let us talk about fruit, the richest and most natural source of vitamin C. Oranges, grapefruits, and tangerines are obvious choices. They are familiar, tasty, and full of vitamins and fiber. A medium orange provides about 70 milligrams of vitamin C, nearly your daily requirement. One of my patients, Mary, 72 years old, shared that eating half a grapefruit in the morning made her feel more alert, improved her digestion, and reduced swelling in her legs compared to before. Besides citrus fruits, strawberry, kiwi, and papaya are also excellent choices. Strawberries are not only beautiful, but also packed with antioxidants that protect the heart. Kiwi, though small, contains twice as much vitamin C as an orange. Papaya, a fruit familiar to many families. Not only has vitamin C, but also papain enzyme that aids digestion, perfect for an aging digestive system. Vegetables are also a treasure trove of vitamin C, though we often overlook them. Did you know that red bell peppers contain almost 3 times more vitamin C than oranges? 1 cup of chopped red bell pepper can provide more than 150 milligrams of vitamin C, more than the daily requirement. Kale and broccoli are also rich in vitamin C, along with vitamin K, fiber, and other nutrients important for bones and joints. However, getting vitamin C the right way is just as important as choosing the right foods. Vitamin C is sensitive to heat, light, and air. To preserve the most nutrients, eat fresh, steam lightly, or stir. Fry quickly. Avoid boiling vegetables too long, since vitamin C dissolves into the water. A simple tip I often share with patients is, eat fruit right after peeling or cutting it. And if cooking vegetables, cook them just until tender, not until overdone. Sometimes, natural food alone is not enough, especially for older people whose digestion is weaker or whose diets are limited. In these cases, supplements can help. For older adults, a dose of 200 to 300 milligrams per day is safe and effective. The safe upper limit is up to 2,000 milligrams per day, but I usually advise patients not to overuse it. One patient, a 69-year-old man, came to me worried because he read online that the more vitamin C you take, the better. In reality, taking excessive doses does not increase benefits and can even cause digestive issues. Balance and moderation are always the key. It is important to see vitamin C not as a miracle drug, but as a long-term companion. If you consistently include vitamin C in your daily meals, you will feel the difference. Lighter legs, more flexible knees, healthier skin, and most importantly, a body full of energy. Ask yourself, what have I eaten today to add vitamin C? Have you overlooked simple but valuable foods, thinking they do not matter? In truth, the small daily choices, a glass of orange juice, a kale salad, or a few slices of red bell pepper, are the foundation for a healthier body after 60. There is another interesting benefit. Vitamin C also helps your mood. When your body is well, nourished, and energetic, you feel lighter and more optimistic. Many of my patients, after improving their diet, told me they not only felt less pain, but also rediscovered joy and enthusiasm for activities they once gave up. That is why I want to send you this message. Start with small steps. Add vitamin C through fruit and vegetables every day, if needed. Take a supplement in a reasonable dose. Do not wait until your feet swell or your knees ache before thinking about care. If you find this list of foods useful, please like the video so I can have more motivation to share other health knowledge. And if you truly care about learning how to choose the best sources of vitamin C, remember to subscribe. Because in upcoming videos, I will show you in detail how to combine vitamin C with other nutrients for complete health benefits as you age. Supporting habits with vitamin C. The secret to strong legs in old age. There is an interesting truth I often share with my patients. Vitamin C cannot unleash its full strength if we just sit still. That is right. This vitamin is like a skilled builder, but if there are no other materials, no supporting tools, the structure still cannot be completed. And those materials are the simple daily habits we maintain. Once we are past the age of 60, our legs are no longer as quick and agile as they were in youth. Many people start to notice swelling, heaviness, and difficulty walking. Some even believe this is just a natural law that cannot be avoided. But in reality, small habits, when combined with vitamin C, can create major changes. Today, I want to share with you some simple, gentle habits that bring enormous value to the health of your legs. First, let us begin with something that seems obvious, but many people forget: drinking enough water every day. Have you ever noticed that just one day of drinking little water makes your legs swell more easily and your body feel more tired? Water makes up more than 60% of body weight, and it plays an important role in transporting nutrients, eliminating toxins, and maintaining blood vessel elasticity. In older adults, the sense of thirst often decreases, which makes many forget to replenish enough fluids. I often advise patients to sip small amounts of water throughout the day, rather than waiting until they feel thirsty. Along with that, gentle movement is indispensable. After each meal, just 10 to 15 minutes of slow walking around the house or in the garden is enough to stimulate circulation, helping blood flow down to the legs and return to the heart more easily. Simple exercises such as ankle rotations, tiptoe raises, or lifting legs while seated can also bring surprising benefits. I remember a 70-year-old man who often complained that his legs swelled badly in the afternoon. After being guided to rotate his ankles regularly every day, combined with vitamin C, within just 2 months, he felt his legs much lighter, without the heavy sensation he used to experience. Another habit that few people notice but is extremely useful is elevating the legs while resting. You can imagine the veins in the legs as sloping roads that always have to fight against gravity to push blood back up to the heart. When you lie down and place a pillow under your legs, this pressure is significantly reduced, helping blood circulate more easily and reducing the stagnation that causes swelling. This is a simple method anyone can apply, especially after a long day of activity or sitting for extended periods. The important thing is persistence. No miracle happens after just a few days. Our bodies need time to adapt, to recover, and to regenerate. I often emphasize to patients, give your body at least a few weeks, even a few months, to see clear results. Some people are impatient at first, expecting that simply taking vitamin C and walking a few times will end leg swelling. But once they understand this is a process, they become more patient. And it is that patience which brings lasting change. In fact, maintaining these habits not only strengthens the legs, but also improves overall health. When blood circulation is improved, the brain receives more oxygen, the heart works more efficiently, and the knees are better nourished. Some patients, after changing their lifestyle, also shared that they sleep better, feel more relaxed, and even feel a few years younger. Imagine waking up each morning without the stiffness and swelling in your legs, but instead with lightness, flexibility, and enough energy to walk in the garden, care for plants, or play with your grandchildren. That is not a distant dream. It can absolutely be achieved if you consistently combine vitamin C with these small daily habits. Finally, I want to leave you with this message. Never underestimate the little things. A glass of water, a few minutes of walking, or simply elevating your legs may seem insignificant. But when repeated day after day, those very actions become the solid foundation for health in old age. If you have a habit that has helped your legs feel stronger, I would love for you to share it in the comments. Your story may become inspiration and motivation for many others who are trying to overcome swelling and discomfort. And if you find these insights helpful, do not forget to press like and subscribe so we can continue spreading health knowledge to many more people. When vitamin C changes the lives of seniors, nothing is more convincing than real life stories. Scientific research has proven the important role of vitamin C in vascular and joint health, but it is the experiences of older adults that help us truly understand the impact of this vitamin. Below are some remarkable stories of the positive changes vitamin C brings when combined with healthy daily habits. Mrs. Margaret, age 70, saying goodbye to swollen ankles. Mrs. Margaret, living in Ohio, was used to the heavy feeling in her legs and swollen ankles every afternoon after shopping or spending long hours cooking. At first, she thought it was just a natural part of aging, but after following her family doctor's advice, she began taking a daily dose of 250 milligrams of vitamin C and added fruits such as strawberries and kiwi to her meals. After about 2 months, the difference was striking. She shared, "I noticed that when I woke up in the morning, my ankles no longer felt tight and swollen. Walking out to the garden was easier, and I could tend to my roses every day without worry." Her story shows that even one small change in nutrition can help reduce swelling and improve quality of life. Mr. George, age 72, regaining energy with healthier skin. Mr. George, a retired teacher in Florida, had the habit of reading the newspaper each morning before walking around his neighborhood. But in recent years, he often felt tired. The skin on his lower legs became discolored, and sometimes small bruises appeared that healed slowly. After consulting with a health professional, he started getting vitamin C from foods, especially red bell peppers and broccoli, while maintaining a daily 20-minute walk. After about 3 months, not only did his endurance improve, but he also noticed his skin looked brighter with fewer bruises. He said, "I have more energy to play with my grandson. My skin looks healthier, which makes me feel more confident when meeting friends." With its antioxidant properties and support for vascular health, vitamin C helped Mr. George feel more youthful and energetic, even in his 70s. Mrs. Ruth, age 69. Peaceful sleep returns. Mrs. Ruth in Texas had been suffering from nighttime leg pain, which kept her tossing and turning and unable to sleep well. During the day, her legs felt heavy, making her reluctant to move, which further affected her health. A friend suggested she try vitamin C, explaining that it not only supports blood vessels but can also help reduce joint inflammation and improve flexibility in the knees and ankles. Mrs. Ruth began taking 300 milligrams of vitamin C daily, combined with the habit of elevating her legs while resting. In just over a month, the pain eased. She began sleeping more deeply, and her mood also improved. She happily shared, "I never thought such a small change could help me regain my sleep. Now I wake up refreshed and can go for walks with my husband every morning." Her story proves that better circulation, supported by vitamin C, not only strengthens the legs, but also benefits sleep and emotional well-being. Mr. Clara, age 74, returning to his beloved garden. It may sound unusual, but Mr. Clara, 74 years old, has always loved gardening in California. However, in recent years, swelling in his legs kept him from standing long enough to tend his plants. His joy of gardening nearly disappeared. After consulting a doctor, he decided to take vitamin C regularly and adopted some new habits: drinking enough water, walking lightly after meals, and always elevating his legs when resting. After 3 months of persistence, the swelling was greatly reduced. He excitedly said, "Now I can return to my garden, trim plants, and grow vegetables every day. Better health has also lifted my spirits and made me feel younger." This is clear evidence of the power of combining vitamin C with a healthy lifestyle. All 4 individuals, though at different ages, share something in common. Before making improvements, they believed swelling, pains, or fatigue were unavoidable parts of aging. But with proper vitamin C supplementation and simple supportive habits, they regain comfort, flexibility, and energy in life. This reminds us that aging does not mean we must accept the body's inconveniences. With the right knowledge and persistence, health can be improved at any stage of life. Many older adults believe swollen legs and heavy ankles are just normal parts of getting older. In reality, these are warning signals from the body. Ignoring them can lead to skin inflammation, infections, and even deep vein thrombosis, a complication that can be life-threatening. The good news is that we can prevent and improve these issues. Among many nutrients, vitamin C is one of the key vitamins that protects blood vessels, reduces swelling, and strengthens overall health. Vitamin C is not only famous for boosting immunity, it is also essential for collagen production, which strengthens and maintains the elasticity of blood vessels, preventing fluid leakage that causes swelling. In addition, vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that protects the body from free radicals, reduces inflammation, supports circulation, and restores energy for seniors. It also helps ease joint stiffness, making movement more flexible. However, vitamin C alone is not enough. Seniors need a comprehensive lifestyle approach, a balanced diet with fresh fruits and vegetables rich in vitamin C, regular, gentle exercise, proper hydration, and sufficient sleep. These small but consistent changes bring significant results, strengthening the legs, reducing swelling, and allowing for a more peaceful life. Health does not depend entirely on age, but on how we care for ourselves each day. Whether it's 60, 70, or beyond, you can still take charge of your health and enjoy life fully. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share to spread health knowledge to many more people. See you in the next video.